It's like a toy car. Oh, I think it worked. Okay, after this cutscene though. Oh yeah, can someone fix the audio for this game? This is literally maximum volume. It is inaudible, right? This is the absolute maximum you can set the game to. I have no idea how they fucked up the bass audio so much. The 15 minutes you'll never have. He's making fun that you're still a virgin. Okay, I think we're set up. Let's go. Let's see if I can get used to... I think the handling has been adjusted. The most important question is to grab repair the time trial events which restarts from the PlayStation fix. Dude, there's other events that get broken when you play above 30 FPS. Not just time trials, they're just full-on events that break. Yeah, exactly, like the frame rate fix breaks some events, so 100% isn't possible anymore. At least it used to be. Let's see if it's still the case. So can I now go to the actual audio settings? What's this? Eh? New car unlocked. I don't remember these cutscenes happening. So handling got adjusted, font got adjusted obviously. Wanna be Hot Pursuit. I really like this game. Actually, I have a lot of fun with this game, but I know it's kind of buggy. I mean, if you saw me set up the game earlier, you know how complicated this stuff gets. Thing is, I was never bothered by the handling of this game, so let's see how this is. It feels like they made a grip handling. I think a lot of these corners are not really possible if you don't drift. Let's hope they tone down the CVT on the patrol mission. I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, sure, you drive around for 16 kilometers, but it's not really a problem to me. Remember they doubled the value on the mission last time? Oh, did he? I don't remember that. I feel like the opponents have been buffed. Just realized though, there is certain race days where the game wants you to drift. Did they add the cutscenes to this part now? That's interesting. So you don't see them anymore when you go back to the hideout, you're gonna see it there. That's kind of cool actually. That's some high praise. Not many people would give this game their second favorite spot. We already have some cars to choose from. Wait, everything is unlocked? Ah, okay, I like it. You should pick a car that I've never picked before. Welcome to All Drive, the feature that never worked. Give me a plus in the chat if you had massive troubles finding people to play with. There was actually one stream where we could use Overwatch and where you guys were actually messing with me. Yeah, I gotta say, making this a grip racing game doesn't really work, if I'm honest, because you now have less grip. I think Rivals was actually one of those games where the handling worked. The thing is, the cars, in my opinion, need to be a lot more grippy in order for this to work. But maybe with better cars, it balances out. The starter cars feel like they're lacking too much grip. We're really missing the brake to drift mechanic. I hope late game cars do better. Made a 3000% game volume mod. Nice, man. The problem is, well, actually this should work, considering you can turn down the rest, right? But this car is hella ass. I'm not gonna lie. Take something more serious. They tripled the price of the next season pass of Motorfest. Oh yeah, that sounds like a great reason to stop playing the game. Okay, the interface for EMP and ESF in my opinion is a downgrade. You see the placement of EMP and ESF? That's kind of weird. Oh, you don't see the game. Oops. Look at the placement of ESF and EMP. This looks much worse. Bro, if they don't send me a key for season pass, I'm not buying it. Tripling is a crazy decision. Have you seen their stock? Like, they are struggling for money right now. Like, Ubisoft is struggling heavy for money. But that is a pretty crazy decision. I cannot see a lot of people being on board with such a heavy price increase. I've never heard of a company tripling the price of a season pass. I mean, is there any better way of telling Ubisoft to go fuck themselves? I really wanna undo the handling mods. I mean, I can try to get the hang of it, but for now I am not liking the grip because it's not enough grip. You know, that's my problem. It's not enough grip to really make this work. The problem is the handling interferes with you keeping up with the NPCs now. But the NPCs have been buffed, but my handling has been nerfed. So now I'm just really slow around corners. More precise? No, I don't care about precision, I care about it being fast. That's why I like the handling in Heat, for example. Heat's brake to drift is fast and fun, similar to like the Burnout games. Like, all I want is my car to be snappy and, you know, highly reactive to my inputs. But here, you have like, it's too slow. So trying to force grip here. I'm gonna try Bravis's one if I'm honest. Like, this feels awkward. Oh, what are these Dude, I want the vanilla handling now. What are these handling models? They feel really awkward. Like, you can't use the handbrake. If you use the handbrake, the car just loses it. We finally can hit engine sound after 11 years. I know, like, the default audio in this game is terrible. I think it's alright now. Let's wait for a cutscene. Okay, this is worse. Holy fuck, man. What did he do with the handling? Can I have vanilla handling, please? Oh, if that's the #1 thing that I want changed in this mod, like, immediately. Oh, the handling is weird. The Rivals grip handling is strange. Like, it's beta version, okay? It's not his handling, but if I use the game's handling model, it's also strange. But it's better than the beta handling. The beta handling is awful, don't use it. So I'm a bit disappointed. For me, a handling change has to make the game faster. More responsive, more grippy, whatever you want, really. It just needs to make it faster one way or another. Because if it makes you slow around the corners, it takes away from the experience and also makes the game artificially harder. And I think less fast is less fun. It's a racing game. There is an online compatible version, yes. You can play this online. But after the beta handling, this actually feels somewhat normal now. Dude, that racer was not in the race. I can't remember the last time I actually had a nearly dead cop car. Oh wow, I can hear the voices. You love these cutscenes? I don't know, man. The cops feel very, very important about themselves. I hate this last second dodge. See what I mean? One thing I do notice is the much better colors. It becomes extremely obvious when you play the default version of the game and suddenly the colors are all strange. This might have been the worst technical game Ghost ever brought out. It was the first Need for Speed, so it kind of showed, I would say. Yeah, the original game has barely any color. The damage model, I think, has also been increased in the mod. But yeah, you can definitely tell that the game's a lot harder. Like, you kind of have to overpower the opponents now. You have to bring faster cars than the game usually intends you to. The cop side definitely is a lot harder now, like getting gold medals. Let's see what the racer side looks like. This can be very bad for your health though, if you're racing and you go beyond your limit. Actually, which cars do we have available? The fuck is up with this car? You could immediately upgrade to this car though. The performance upgrades were extremely overpriced in this game. Like, I was too cheap to buy the Time Saver DLC, but then you would have had free upgrades for your car. The thing about Need for Speed handling, it's different in every game too, right? It's not an evolution where the handling gets better over time. If you look at like Gran Turismo, like they don't improve, they just come up with some random shit all the time. You only had evolution from Underground to Carbon. Yeah, but I think with Carbon we already had a downgrade. Like, I definitely preferred the handling that they used in Most Wanted. You know, they got more creative in Carbon, but not in a good way. Most of the cars were kind of garbage. I mean, you guys see the game in 60 FPS. I have a rock solid 240. It looks so good. I remember I played this game first on a 970, which was actually powerful enough to run the game in 60 FPS. Burnout did so much damage to Need for Speed. I mean, it's not really fair. Obviously, the Burnout people want to keep making Burnout games. If anything, it was, you know, the management of EA that fired Black Box, right? They had a team that was good at what they were doing, and they spread them so thin over so many different games that, you know, even they failed. And then they were like, well, it's your fault, let's turn off the studio. Absolute retards, man. The multiplayer fun. The multiplayer has a massive problem. You have to play with friends, because in order to start events, you all have to be in the same location, starting the same event. It is extremely inconvenient. If you try to do that with randoms, it will not work. You will not actually do multiplayer. The only thing you can do in multiplayer with randoms is, you know, ram each other. If you're lucky and you actually find them on the map. You know what's funny? They actually use the same system, but worse. Actually, kinda exactly the same system in TDU Solar Crown, right? Like, unless you're starting the same event at the same time, in the same location, you cannot start multiplayer events. And there's not enough players. There's not even remotely enough players to fill up those lobbies, so most of the time it's always going to be racing against NPCs. I mean, I know Rivals wasn't a very popular game, but I know I enjoyed it at the time, and I definitely enjoyed the soundtrack. I can't restart the event, can I? I can't restart the event because the cop is on me. That's really annoying. Bronze out pursuit. Wait, that was bronze? How the fuck was this bronze? I was last. I'm very confused. But wait. Shouts to Mad Monk, amazing supplements, link in the description below. They actually have a new version, version 4 is out. This is something that people complain about, because it's kinda hard to see, right? The light is extremely distracting in this game. That is realistic. Yeah, but you're actually better off using this, because the light is turned off, right? Right, you're not gonna be blinded by your own lights using this camera. I need a tech hit. Don't think it does count on a traffic car. Police brutality. Crazy, Rivals is also 11 years old. Rivals came out directly 1 year after Most Wanted 2012. That was easy when Ghost wasn't around. I don't know, people were not happy about the Shift games or Most Wanted 2012 either, so I wouldn't even put it on Ghost. Top speed 15, the fuck was that? That can't be right, unless they change the values. Let's see how fast this car really is. Don't think I used this car much. It was cool. I want the old handling model back, man. I'm riding on rims, and then we're gonna re-inflate the tires that are not here anymore. I should have tried to bust him, man. Oh my god, why are they changing lane here? Holy shit, everyone's stupid.
Bye, have a great time.
They're faking like crazy. How did it not push him? Oh my god, corner sticking out. Holy fuck. That's why I like the MP more, man. The cars are too strong now, like the opponents. The MP is one way to slow them down. Shock ram is only good if you have a much faster car. Physics! What do you mean EMP is locking on? Oh my god. They're getting so destroyed. Wait, he can't be first, he's in last. What do you mean? Dude, how long are you EMP'd for? He said second. I seriously doubt the guy's actually in front of us though, the last one. I'm calling who's behind us. I knew it! Fucking game, man. But yeah, this game, kind of the same. Terrible launch on consoles, PC version, 30 FPS log. Actual dog shit. Yeah, Kai, I definitely know what he is saying. Especially CarX Street and TDU also didn't do it for me. Like, I feel like at this point, you know, GT7 is probably your best option. But I think that is like the major issue right now. I'm not sure if you played Unbound with the updates. That did make it better, but it's still Unbound at the end of the day. Wait, how are you driving? It's so funny, they grab the checkpoint and then they take the shortcut. Yeah, I think GT7 is a good game though. Bit of a grindy game, but overall good. And probably the best game right now. Whoa, okay. Where is he? Turn around again. I might want to try another cop car. What was the overpowered cop car? Dude, stop turning around all the time. Medium event, bus stage races. That's a lot of work. What's better? Side slam 12 races. I think they might have increased the objectives. I don't remember doing that much. Says the Elemento has a lot of grip. I'm not sure I can trust these values, man. These values are trustable. Are they? The thing is, I don't like attaching numbers. I mean, it makes sense for handling because it's hard to put handling into numbers. With one exception, you could give lateral Gs, you know, as an indicator for grip. I don't know if you've seen that in other games, but lateral Gs is an indicator for grip. I like numbers, you know. I wanna see the top speed. I wanna see the acceleration 0 to 200, that kind of stuff. Lateral Gs, nuts. Interesting. I just hit a shockwave. How did that miss? Stop jamming me. I'm so annoyed. Still drift disabled. I hate it. You know why? Because the cars are now less grippy. I would love it if it would have been accounted for with extra grip. Yeah, you know, just like Burnout Paradise, like this game was designed with Break to Drift in mind. You can try to fix it, but if you do, you have to massively bump up the grip to make up for it. Because you're just slow around the corners now. Yeah, I totally agree, Mad Hunter. Especially it's not an option. I really wish the handling would be optional. Because I think the mod is fantastic. I do prefer the original handling though. Because the game just works better. And if you change something as profound as the handling, it should be optional. Because there's gonna be a lot of people that are not gonna be happy with the handling change. For example, I have a really hard time golding events in the fastest cars. You know what I mean? Exactly, Dustin, exactly. This was a game where brake to drift actually worked. This and Need for Speed Heat had a working brake to drift model where I was actually fine with it. I mean, this is basically Hot Pursuit 2010 version 2, with a few more technical issues, but essentially the same game. Like, look at them go run away from you. Like, the initial acceleration is too strong. It's like they're burning a turbo power-up every time. The thing is, when they crash out, they take less damage when you ram them. In Hot Pursuit, they don't have that protection. In Hot Pursuit, they would die. I'm on your side. I enjoyed Rivals more than Hot Pursuit 2010. I think it has more variety, but the online is really bad. Like, when it comes to online fun, Hot Pursuit 2010 was way better. But overall, like, the gameplay of Rivals I like more. The story is pretty cringe though. So edgy. I am the cool guy. You are not. Yeah, 14-year-old edgelord wrote this. I know. It's really bad. No, they still have the 32 kilometers. They doubled it. Still. I'm so annoyed. They still have this shit, man. A little bit more basic. Actually improved the core of the game, like handling and physics. That, or they spent like a really longest time to finish the game of their dreams. You know, maybe they have a vision where like they release a solid base game and then update it like they did with Unbound. But you know, this time maybe actually give the fans what they want. You know, kind of like what Heat was, and actually update with meaningful updates that people care about.
Good boy.
Are you drunk? You fucking retard. A bit more basic, they have more time to actually improve the core of the game, like handling and physics. Yeah, like that would be my wish too. Like I want to have one Need for Speed after like 15 years where people are not complaining about the handling. The most basic fucking thing about a racing game is the handling. You know, even TDU reached a level where I was like, this is fine, you know? This is not a handling that I hate. But Unbound is definitely a game where I hate the handling, especially when we get to drifting. Yeah, Grizz, like, that is what I'm telling them too. Like, people would not play a Super Mario or a Counter-Strike if the basic running around isn't good, right? It blows my mind too. Like, how developers, like, put so much time into making a game and they fuck up the basic stuff, right? You have to get the basics right. It doesn't matter how cool the rest of your game is if you fuck up the basics. But at least now I have the ear of the developers, right? I can tell them. If they still don't do it, they can't be helped, right? Oh, 16 kilometers, turn around. The good thing about this is I should land exactly where I started. We told them they need to get rid of the slider. The slider between drifting and grip is idiotic. Like, if they really want to separate it, just have one handling model for drifting and one handling model for grip. This hybrid system is terrible. It has not worked ever. There's 200% resolution and I'm playing in 1440p. I do not want to fuck my frame rate by doubling the resolution. Although the GPU is running at 3%, which can't be right. I seriously doubt this game runs at 240 FPS and only uses 3% of my GPU. Now that I look at these stats, that can't be right. I'm on the 7090 already. Yeah, the CPU is also 4 generations ahead. This would be an absolute marvel, masterpiece of technology if this just uses 3% of my GPU and gives me 1440p. 240 hertz. Like, that would be genuinely impressive. Oh shit! I got my 5 million hour viewership trophy today in the mail. I have to show it to you. So there's not the Twitch purple statue that you get for 5 million watch hours on Twitch. I was on the front page before, but I said it many times, like, it needs a really popular racing game to make a difference. Like, if you wanna grow the community, you need some kind of popular racing game. At least if you wanna stay in racing games. Schwaf. At least that's how I always pronounced it. Schwaf. Shockwave. It would make more sense if we call it Schwave. Suavemente. The Suavemente power-up. Spin to win. But yeah, my unpopular opinion when it comes to Need for Speed is that I like Rivals. That game was hated, and to be fair, it deserved it. Too many technical issues, catastrophe on console. Oh, dude, he jammed me too, so I couldn't shockwave him. The racer side actually has a lot less cars, not just because it doesn't have 3 different versions, but I think it also has less cars. Wait, Since when is Shockwave and Shock Ram available? Isn't it usually one or the other? This might be part of the mod. I was wondering if he ran over the same spikes twice. That was the racer. Dude, the narrator sounds like he ate a sleeping pill. Are you fucking... What? I got jammed? How can I get jammed and hit by an EMP? Like, what is the jammer even doing? I have a favorite car in this game. The Koenigsegg 1-1, but it was by far the fastest car in the game and it really smoked all of the races. You know, I love being the asshole in this game. You know, I loved just, you know, messing everyone's game up in online. Right, you were thrown with other people into a lobby, you know, in this all-drive game mode, and you could just mess with them. Yeah, but this was especially the game where it was fun to be an asshole. Like, if you were a good driver and a cop, you could mess up everyone. And I very much did that. I joined lobbies just to destroy people's cars. Thoroughly enjoyed being a dickhead. Yeah, the mod improves the colors. It looks way better. It's genuinely astonishing how little color the game has without mods. Like, it's so brown, like I forgot about it. Like when I booted up the game, normally I was like, holy shit, why is this so brown? Where's the color? The saturation is completely gone. Some of these chapters are so short, like Gold and Intercepted. That's it. That's the entire event. Let's see, is this stupid enough to go over the spikes again? Nope. I guess if you have your tires popped, Rival story. I don't know, man. Rival story is like a nothing burger. Like, there's no substance to it whatsoever. What the hell is going on, man? Let me drive. I haven't found the buggy event yet. Maybe the new FPS mod actually allows it to work. Dude, why is it so strong? I feel like I need a faster car and the turbo level 4. You know, see, this is where I have beef with the new handling model. It slows me down. And the opponents are stronger than usual, but the balance is a bit off. I just remembered something else. I didn't buy upgrades yet, I'm so stupid. Then, let's spend some money on performance upgrades, which are hilarious. Okay, 14.1 million. That's our start. This is so stupidly expensive. I just spent 2.5 million on upgrades for a single car. You have to grind so much for 2.5. Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below. Oh, nice driving. Okay, get the gold. Wait. 3 laps? The fuck, dude? Definitely a custom race though. If it wasn't confirmed already. The lap counter, well, the game doesn't have a lap system, so it just resets the checkpoints. You see that? We're back to 0 out of 17. But it's a creative way to introduce a new game mode, right? They managed to introduce circuit racing. A lap counter. Also very fitting for Twitch. Oops. That's carbon fiber. So is it actually finished or do we get another lap here? Do we even have a changing time of day? It better be real. Well, it is a physical trophy. Let me find it. The Bleed Purple trophy for 5 million view hours. How the fuck do we get this out? I'm about to slam it on the ground, man. Get out of that. Alright, congratulations on 5 million hours watched. I wanna read this? So, still? that's stuck in this thing. There. KuruHS 5 million hours watched on Twitch. They just introduced this trophy. I'm not sure how much I like Bleed Purple as the trophy, but it's alright, I guess. The next trophy is at 50 million. I'm not sure how long that's gonna take. Because I think right now I have 9 million watch hours in 7 years of streaming. So unless I have insane popularity growth, I'm never getting 50 million. Either way, that's that. Thank you, Twitch, for giving me a strange career nobody can relate to. Honestly, this might be the last reward I ever get from Twitch. I'm not sure if we're gonna get another Christmas package at any point. I do have a silver play button on YouTube. 1 million on YouTube is also really far away, but honestly, 1 million on YouTube is more likely than 50 million watch hours on Twitch. What do you think? Are we gonna have any good racing games in the next 20 years? Probably not. Damn. Maybe I need to change content. No more good Need for Speed. Honestly, I'm a little bit more hopeful when it comes to Need for Speed, because, you know, now I've worked with Criterion, now I know the guys personally, I get their vision, their ideas. Like, now it comes down to management giving them what they need to make the game that they want to make. And that's a crap. 20 years is a long time, yeah, we're gonna get decent racing games, for sure. Question is how many great racing games are we gonna get in the next 20 years. I need to side slam some cars. You know, hitting them in the back for some reason counts as a side slam. It's the way of the dodo. Go extinct? I love it. Very creative. Huh? Dude, the turbo farted. It's not working. I don't know what I did, but the turbo just had a fart. The guy in first is so overpowered, a bit unbalanced. I don't like when one racer is way faster than the rest of the pack. Like, what's the point of having any other opponents if this one guy is the only guy you have to beat? What the hell, dude? The race already over, you shithead. Did I schwave? Are you fucking serious? Already. The problem is games that have brake to drift in mind. Holy mother. I'm too used to drafting, but it's definitely not something you should do in this game. But the opponents are too strong. Like, getting golds is really hard later on. Like, all of the medium and hard events, you can't really pick them if you want to get a gold medal. Like, this is already an easy event. It doesn't get much better. I kinda like that the cars now spin out when you shockwave them. Wait, I can immediately EMP after I just EMP'd? And now it's out of range. Bullshit acceleration, man. They buffed them too much. Like, the finish line is right there too. Easy race my ass though. Like, there's no difference in difficulty. Oh, dangerous. Edgy boy keeps edging. Oh, how did that hit me so hard? It was like a pool shot. Very hard. Wait, there's a new difficulty level. Yo, look at this. I didn't notice. Very hard exists. Extra difficulty level. Cool. What? What are you aiming at if not this guy right in front of your face, video game? Retarded? Much? What? Will the new Tokyo Extreme Race to be good? Probably not. They haven't made any game like this in forever. You know what I mean? Like, chances of them miraculously pulling a good game out of their ass, fairly low. But there's just too much time in between. It's kind of like TDU. Like, after 10 plus years, they're like, oh, let's make a new game. With a completely different team and no expertise. I hope I'm wrong. But I said the same thing about TDU. I hope I'm wrong. I wasn't. I'm not even pessimistic. I'm realistic in my opinion. Right? Like, a bunch of people are like, oh, we have no experience, but we tried to remake this franchise. Yay. You know? If you're so good at making games, show me. Prove me wrong. Open challenge to all racing game developers out there. I still think that most viewers have a better understanding what a good racing game would be than some developers out there. Like, I've never asked for perfection. I just want decent. You know? Dude, there's a lot of really fun indie racing games out there. Trail Out really surprised me. That thing was so fun. Like, I know I can replay Trail Out and have a shit ton of fun. And AAA doesn't even deserve 2 of the A's anymore. And debatably, the 3rd one. Why is 2nd and from a 1st video game? And why are my EMPs not working? Fucking ghost town here. Literally a ghost. Can't be seen by the EMP. The event end bug out. Like, I keep seeing checkpoints and stuff. Dude, this whole pursuit is ultra fucking long. The guy is probably so far ahead. Actually, he might be behind me at this point. I don't even know. Like, I can't tell. The game can't tell me either. Dude, 3-lap events do not fit into Rivals whatsoever. Wait, now it's the 2nd. He was a 2nd? Where's 1st? It's the guy with, like, no health from earlier. Oh wait, that's the guy that I can't EMP, right? That's the guy that is immune to my EMP. It's the ghost. Yep. Still a ghost. Okay. Now I can guess again. Where's P1? At this point, I believe P1 already finished. What? What? Did it just hit? What a terrible event to do, man. That took so much time, 3 laps here. I swear, the AI is smarter in this mode. They hide behind traffic cars. They stun mine you at the last fucking second. Good. That's the kind of combo I want to pull off. The thing is, again, first will actually slow down. So it makes a bit more sense to wreck the guys in the back first. Oops. Forgot you can't break those. A universal pause button. Oh, interesting. And that works. For which games exactly? I assume it abuses a Windows function because let's say Windows does some shit in the background and your game lags and pauses. I would assume that this tool actually abuses this feature of Windows. Uses the Windows pause process feature. Yeah. What? Oh my god. Dude, stop hitting me! They are so much better at using shockwave and other stuff. Wait, if the finish line is in front of us, means the guy is behind us. Dude, where is he though? He didn't finish. How far behind can they be? In my opinion, they already finished, but the game forgot to actually end the event. There's no way they're this far behind. Okay. Let's see what happens when I hit the finish line. Wait. Oh, we're doing 2 laps. I was not thinking about this. Second. That guy can't be second. Yeah. Obviously second is ahead of first. I think we have to catch up. We have to catch up on our racer career. Don't think we're in chapter 17 here. So far I've also not seen any broken events, which I think is thanks to the new FPS mode. Love when there's like random races that also cannot handle the new handling model. Hello, sir. Holy fucking hell, man. Oh wait, it's all cops. Did we make it to... Nope. We could have made it to the repair shop, but no. Damage critical. That's a problem with the event starts in this game. It takes time to load it. And the cops can just fuck you in the meantime. Rear ram races, shockwave races. Dude, we need to do some races, man. 500,000 speed points. Dude, I'm convinced the game is gonna crash before we hit 500,000. But we can always bank a little bit and then go back out. But it says in a single session. Does that mean what I think it means? It does. Okay, so I have to do everything in one go. Yeah, this is probably gonna crash. This is a problem. The mod is not very stable. I don't think we can even get to 500,000 before the game crashes. Use cheat engine. I guess I could. I don't mind doing the rest, but getting to 500,000, the game is very likely to crash before we get to 500k. The mod, not bad, not bad. I always like the... Did it already crash? Oh boy, that was a little too fast. See what my problem is with trying to get 500,000? Rivals is hell to get about duct tape. I mean, there's a reason why this game was a problem when it released, you know? It was unstable on consoles, it was unstable on PC, and then you had the 30 FPS lock, all that shit, right? There's so many things wrong with this game. You can really tell it's Ghost's first game. The first rushed game. Someone told me they made this in 6 months. Considering they did it in 6 months, it's not that bad. Dude, that guy is so rubber bandy. Do you see him go? Like, Rivals Plus is also Hard Plus. Cars are heavier. Yeah, the thing is, they turned off some of the mechanics that usually put you into a brake to drift. Apparently the game also has steer to drift. So let's see if I can actually cheat engine my points. 29,636. God damn it. This playlist is gonna be ass, dude. Why did I crash the game too, man? The thing is, grinding for 500k is gonna take forever and a half. Okay, we're gonna do it a little bit differently. Instead of changing all the values, we're just gonna change the values that affect the speed points. I did expect that the game would at least be stable enough for me to do it, but I guess not. The only annoying thing is I have to get 10 shockwave hits again. It takes a while when there's always only one racer. Can't shockwave the EMP. 1346. Can I do that while I'm being chased? They all seem to change at the same time. So I think I have to change all those values. 500,000. Don't crash. It worked. Wait, it didn't count though. It worked and it didn't count. Fantastic. All right, let's finish the cop career first before I fucking ball torture myself. You need 500,001. I don't think so. I think it just recognized it too late. 676 players in Rivals. We're getting close. A few more viewers and we have more viewers than the game has players. I mean TDU. Wow, that's horrible. Oh, that's really bad numbers. Holy shit. The game is dead, yeah. I mean, is anyone surprised? Like, they kept disappointing their fans for over a month now, right? September 12th, yeah, so for about a month, the TDU people have disappointed their fans. That's about it, right? The launch for September. Yeah, I mean, the game was clearly not ready. I bet even an extra month An extra month of open beta. That would have done, I think that would have done a lot for the server's performance, you know what I mean? Like a full month of development rather than dealing with launch issues. Yeah, Spec, it's really annoying for me too, because that's my content, right? Like my content is new racing games, and the new racing games immediately flop. The thing is, they are absolutely delusional though, because they don't take advice. You know, they had Black Panther telling them what's wrong, right? If they don't listen to a million plus follower YouTuber, it's their fault, right? Like there's so much false pride involved. They think they know everything better, you know? You have someone like Black Panther that literally told them what is wrong with the game and they didn't listen. Or they didn't care. One of the two, you know, neither option is good. Like, if you don't make a game for the players, your game is doomed. Straight up. Dude, it was even crazier than that. They basically eliminated him from the review process. They didn't even send him a review key. You know, you would think someone on the dev team or the marketing team would be like, oh my god, Black Panther wants to cover our game. Let's give him all the access he needs, right? Instead, they didn't even give him a review key, right? Like he just bought the game. But to be fair, Unbound did the same thing. They didn't give out review keys until the game actually released. Like they are so afraid of reviews, it's insane. They know their games are not ready, right? Like think about it like this, like they know their games are not ready, and that's why they don't give out reviews. They want to get as many sales as possible before, you know, negative reviews come out. I mean, Spec, we can clearly tell, you know, just looking at the quality of modern racing games, they are not listening. Right? I'm a bit hopeful for Need for Speed because we have the Need for Speed Council going on. Exactly. They're super afraid of people not buying the game because a YouTuber says it's not good. But the solution is pretty easy for me. Like, just make a better game. Listen to the early feedback that you're getting from your community and fucking fix it. I mean, it's their life. It's their livelihood on the line, you know what I mean? You're gonna get fired, right? One way or another. Either you get fired personally or the entire studio tanks. And I understand that everything that is wrong with TDU can't be fixed quickly, but that also means they should have not released the game yet. Either way, Nacon, the entire publisher, is tanking hard. Nacon might have actually fired the few good people that they had. There was a social media manager that was talking to me about TDU Solar Crown. They wanted to involve me, and then they didn't, because they probably fired him, because at some point he stopped replying to me. So my assumption is that they just fired him. I don't think Nacon can recover. Do you? How is Nacon gonna recover from this? They're not gonna be able to fix the game. In my opinion, Nacon is super dead. It's a zombie company. You know, I'm actually not a pessimist. I see myself as a realist. And I really don't see how to come back from this. What did the Jeff car ever do to you, man? My assumption is that we still have one behind us. At least I hope so. Problem is, with introducing lapped events, the game kind of bugs out. The game doesn't really know how to handle this. Like if I want to do up the suits, it has to be shorter events. Yeah, in that case, they were in front of me. If you don't pay perfect attention, you might lose the orientation. Most important thing is that the guy in first doesn't get away. I can always come back and kill the rest. Okay, so I see how it works. So 2 laps are active, right? 2 laps are 100% active. And it checks the distance to the finish line. So you get reverse order. That makes a lot of sense. You get reverse order. I gotta say, some of the changes in Rivals Plus, they're cool, but they don't really work. You bet he's behind me. I think he's in front of me. The problem is, if they're too far away, you don't even see, right? You can't even see where they are. Actually, that might be him. It could also be a random driver on the map. You know what I should have done? I should have gone in reverse and catch him that way. But these events are extremely hard because they have so much health. Funny thing is, when you go in reverse, you kind of have to remember what the track was. There he is. Got him. So we need a shorter, man. We need a much shorter pursuit. Very hard, no excuses. The game is gonna fucking die if I do this one. I bet the game is gonna crash if I do this event. Oh, that guy's a ghost. I can't even EMP him. Yeah, still a ghost. Can't EMP him. It's annoying. That reduces my damage potential quite a bit. Maybe I can EMP the other guy. I can. Progressing is such a pain if the game just keeps crashing, dude. The membership has expired. Go fuck yourself. The thing is, the game is kind of stupid. It has a bunch of repairs here in a row. Oh, come on. So random, dude. Like this time it was just a bunch of effects playing at the same time that crashed the game. That's gotta be a Rivals thing. Yeah, so one thing I did notice though, the game's a lot more unstable with this mod, sadly. Because I've played this game with 60 FPS mod, it doesn't really crash. It's probably the Rivals Plus mod. Fuck you. Of course, spawned in the wrong direction. Ran me with a cop. Get me stuck. Fucking video game. Ah! It's so obvious how dumb these races are. They keep crashing out in front of you. Where is he even? Dude, and now look at him. He's already over there. He crashed and then he respawns with like Omega Boost. Could try to bust him because he's upside down. Because he's upside down, video game. So stupid. So stupid that he can't get away from this. I love how they try to shockwave the AMP. Again, he just shockwaved. What's the cooldown? Dude, it actually targeted the crashed out car. Why? This can do this. I hate it. Shockwave, ESF for massive damage. It doesn't work anymore. It works better in the original game. They changed too many values. The combo is not good anymore. Especially the opponents are stupid fast, so you need the AMP just to slow them down. Just really hard to complete your assignment if the game keeps crashing when you do the assignment. Okay, so he's driving here. We'll just put on the spikes. He did hit it. Nice. That worked exactly as planned. Oh, I can actually put on the spikes here when the cars drive by. You put on the spikes first, and then just let them drive over in the cutscene. It's a great way to boost the damage a little bit. Bank it now before it crashes. Now you need 200,000 though. Oh, is it not in a single city? Oh, it's not in a single... You're right. That's the smart choice. Yeah, so I like this mod, but at the same time I'm missing some of the features of the original game. You know, as someone that actually enjoyed the original game, you know, some things have been changed in a way where it's not necessarily better. So, you know, worth considering to, you know, play the original game first just with the FPS unlocker. Where is he? How did he just do that? How did he not continue this path? Just in case the game crashes. Especially now I can use an event that I haven't done yet. Oh, this very hard one. Actually it says it, look at this, hard 3 laps. I was talking about this. I didn't notice it until now. There, hard 2 laps, no enemy. Again? What? This is what annoys me so much. Like, they can go in reverse. Are you fucking hit it? Man! Like completely. He was about to be busted! That's why I usually do the easy events, because the hard ones are extremely difficult to gold. And there's also very hard events. The power outlet. Holy! They have so many items back. I feel like they're more readily using them in this mod. Like, I don't remember it being used so often. Anyone called Rubber Band? He's back. Yeah, EMP ESF seems to be a really good combo for the difficulty level that this game features now. That would be my recommendation. Especially, like, they are really, really fast. You kinda need to slow them from time to time. And this combo is very strong. If you can pull it off. Wait, that was it? 1 lap? It's ridiculous. How are you supposed to do this, man? This is always gold to top the suit. Shockwave! Fuck down the mountain, let's go. Eee. Now I kinda wanna go exploring down there. You cannot tell me the event is already over. What's up with these events that are impossible to complete? Oh, they are actually impossible to complete. If you have a single lap, dude. No way. No way are you doing this. They don't take enough damage. See, the drift would be enough for stuff to be balanced. I mean, what else do you think is way too unbalanced? I don't know, because I don't have it back, you know? Like, some of the opponents are way too fast, right? There's events with 1 lap where you have to kill everyone. It's not possible. They have too much life. Like, some of these hard events need a 2nd or 3rd lap in order to kill them, because they have so much life. Like, some of the events are just not possible. And Rivals needs more love. Yeah, but that doesn't happen, right? Once people hate something, they stick to it. Like, people don't very often change their opinion, right? For example, I don't believe for a second that TDU will make a comeback. After they kept disappointing the fan base for over a month now. I just don't see, I don't see a comeback. Even Unbound didn't have a comeback, although they had some really cool updates. I mean, they had a small comeback, but not a real comeback, you know, where you're like, oh my god, now everyone's playing it all of a sudden. I wouldn't call Unbound a meme. I would call Unbound the victim of bullies, but it just gave you so many reasons to hate it. There's certain triggers. There's certain events that when they happen, they crash the game, dude. I mean, I like Rivals Plus, but the current version just seems very crash heavy. I don't think that, you know, FPS Unlocker and Rivals Plus should be crashing. But you see how fast they are right now? Like, I don't have a slow car. I do think that the opponents are a bit overtuned in regards of speed. Actually not awful. Yeah, but they're a little bit too strong if you want to get gold medals, you know. I think the difficulty would be fine for races. Not so fine if you have to take them all out. You know, in that case, they just need less health, you know. I think I like how fast they are, but it would probably be better. I think people are gonna appreciate the hard, fast opponents, but probably less health. It takes forever to take them out. Fuck, dude. You know you're not gonna make this, right? Neither am I. Oh no, it's the respawn. It's the endless respawn bug bullshit. They don't give you enough. They don't give you enough way to... They don't give you enough run-up to make this. Like, how did the developers not figure this out, you know what I mean? It's so stupid. Can't imagine that no developer has ever encountered this situation. He actually might be stuck in that spot for all eternity. Unless the AI magically teleports away from that spot. The problem is, I need to get 250,000 points without the game crashing. It's just not gonna happen, you know? Oh my god, look how much damage this makes now. You know what the side effect is of needing a lot of SP to finish a chapter? If the game crashes, you can't finish the chapters anymore. Ah, come on. Dude, Rivals does not want to be modded, man. Like, the game, whoops, crashed just as much between 60 and 240 FPS, so I do think it's down to Rivals Plus. I really prefer the handling this way. Although, Rivals was developed in like 6 months, I think the handling actually works really well in this game. So yeah, I would continue with Rivals Plus if I could actually advance, but the game crashes all the time. Like, I can't collect, you know, 250,000, 300, 400,000. We got pretty far, but... Wait. How? How did he just break, my friend? I guess Shockwave was always like this, even in the vanilla game. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I'm not too bothered by the look of Rivals. It's very atmospheric, you know, the strong contrast. Maybe the desert is a bit boring. Another one. It's kind of like having a gun. It's fun. No, I hate 30 FPS. I refuse. Like, 30 FPS for racing games is genuinely awful. Dude, did it already crash? Are you kidding me? Like, now I feel like Rivals Plus is at fault. Let's try. It's tired and needs to sleep. I wanna keep playing though. Yeah, I might have fucked something up here. Fucked save from vanilla. Probably. It's funny though that I could change back, right? So now I have a vanilla save file, and if I try to load Rivals Plus, it crashes the game. So apparently you can transform a Rivals Plus save file to vanilla, but not the other way around. But at least now you get to see the game in this setup too. Oh wow, I did not see him turn around. Zephyr survived at the end and someone got away and went into hideout? Nah, pretty sure he died. Found on the engine at the end of the cutscene. If he did that, I don't remember. Oh yeah, you can definitely see how yellow the game is. Get a little away, huh? The thing is, they do wait around quite a bit. Is that the second guy? Wait, did he turn around? What the fuck is going on? You're out of bounds? What the fuck is going on here? I've never seen that. Yo, I've never seen that. That's so strange. Yo, what the hell, man? I guess that works. Dude, I've never seen an NPC being caught out of bounds without a respawn. That's a 60 FPS issue? I've never seen that. That is true, the shock ram kinda saved me there. So can I now get back to a hideout without the game crashing, please? To be fair, maybe the game is crashing because I was using the Koenigsegg. He's not happy. Dude, This fucking combo of getting jammed and getting EMP'd at the same time. Oh wait, did that happen? Did it just shockwave the spikes into his car? I'm not sure if he drove over it or if I actually shot it into him. I sniped him? Okay. I'll check into the second MK because I think that's the thing. He did drive... Yeah, but not on the right-hand side. It works. Dude, it works. Like he did drive over it on the left, but that doesn't hit the right-hand tires if he does. Like I shockwaved the spike sideways and I popped his right tire. I don't think I ever done that. Don't think I ever shockwaved spikes into another racer. Very cool. Whoa! Got him! I mean, to be fair, this looks a lot like the Battlefield games at the time. Especially like, it's so stupid, the cars are permanently wet. Right, it's not raining, but look at the car. It's like water dripping alongside the car all the time. Okay, you wanna see a fun trick? Oh, 69 turbos, nice. You wanna see a fun trick? You can activate the turbo before you activate the event. I might have fucked the game a bit. I wonder if we can even use the turbo anywhere. Holy crap! Let me start. Since when is that a thing? Since when can I just start stuff anymore? Hey, 500. I've never had any kind of speed mode in this game. I think it's so powerful, I don't think I can use it much. Okay, it's actually not bad if you immediately hit a wall and reset the turbo. Otherwise you can't turn it off, you know. Stop! See, that works. That I can do. I can wall ride to abuse the new Power Shot turbo. That's actually still a driver alive.
Here we go!
Oh, he has one too! He has it too. Wait, did you buff all items? EP, SF, and turbo. Okay, I'm not sure. Can you increase the power of shock ram and shockwave? that could be a fun effect. Might lose the race now, but it doesn't really matter. I just need to wreck 3 cops. Like, that's my entire life goal here. I love that some of these assignments don't even need you to do anything. You want to give the turbo to the police? Oh god, what could possibly go wrong? How do you contain a god? Okay, wow. The EMPs do so much damage, no wonder I'm dying so fast. The problem is that applies to to the cops as well. No wonder I'm just perma-busted. That's way too much damage. Basically, you have to play really defensive. A Rivals one-hit kill run. Like, you're deadly, but so are they. It's like a toy car. Aww. Come on. The one time the game doesn't crash my car. The turbo's made for the big bridge. Oh yeah, we need to get there. Bro. I just dodged the fucking gas station. One guy survived. Dude, at this item rate, I actually need the 69 charges. Not even the traffic cars are safe. Oops, that was the wrong button! Ah! It's actually a pretty cool camera. Sadly, they don't actually measure the speeds. Imagine it would say over 400, over 500, over 600. Something they would probably never say unless you mod the game.
I am your rival.
I'll make you harder. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Link in the description below. Let's beat the game and then we can fuck around some more. I don't need no competition. Oh wait, we're still boosting. Holy shit. I left one alive. Want to tell the story. Wait, he boosted. Oh, he has the boost too. I should have kept the races alive. They have that mega boost too. Did you see the cop endlessly respawning in the middle of the air? Okay, we got a long straight. Let's see if we can reach a new top speed. Ow. Suspension! No! Why are you here? Oh man. Capped at 730. Hey, at least we figured out the top speed. I'm pretty sure how that even works. I feel like the gearbox would top out earlier than that. There's really not very many straights in this game. Even slide curves and possible when you go above 400. Oh, 730 is the frostbite limit. Interesting. I never heard about that. The reason why we couldn't go faster. See, that would be a good YouTube short. Did you know that the highest top speed you can reach in any frostbite Need for Speed is 730 kilometers per hour? Like this would be a different skill set to figure out exactly where you can use this boost. And how to not crash out like this, right? So you can actually wall ride. You know, with all the crashes, you're not really faster. Like if I wouldn't have used the turbo, or very sparely, then I could have saved some time. Oh, like that. Hey, did I really crash out there? I'm not sure.
We're coming to you with
We're coming, Craigasm.
They say speed kills, but if you aren't speeding, then you aren't living.
One of the game. Oh yeah, you're right. He does turn on the engine again. Yeah, I really like this game. I actually did all of the playlists. You know, you beat one, and then you basically played a third, and that's a third of one side. So you played 2/6 of the game, because the same thing is also on the cop side, right? Seem normal? Oh, the countdown is gone. Shit. Dude, I feel like I have so much grip that the car like clips into the ground. Faster! Never stop. Just try and stop me. Hey, I'm on a mountain. Where are you? I wonder if the shockwave gets like drawn into like a big ellipse because you're moving so fast. I'm surprised how long we can drive before we get wrecked. What have you done? You entertained the stream. Scooped. Wait, how do I get to the big jump? Where is it? The tough thing is actually gonna hit the ramp at 700. Easy. Whoa, wow. We gapped. Isn't there another ramp in the other direction? I know there was also a trick to get onto the big ramp, but that's super hard. Okay, for the right, for the right, for the right! No! Why? Stay alive, god damn it! I wanna make that jump, but land it, you know, so I can continue. Maybe. Where are you landing? Physics! Oh, sick. Maybe this time. No. Maybe the jump, when the jump is too big, it just doesn't work. Right? It might not be even that I'm too far left. Hey, landed. Finally. Alan, I'm home. Okay, I think we have achieved perfection. Tony Hawk collab with the bridge jump. Alright, let's call it a stream, guys. That was fun, but I really need some sleep. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. I gotta sleep, you should too, so definitely come back tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much for watching, sleep tight, and do come back tomorrow. Good night, bye bye.